Good morning and Jai Hind. In today's video, I am going to discuss the dissolution of partnership firm. This is the last topic in our book. So, dissolution of partnership means discontinuance of relationship between partners. Conditions of dissolution of a firm. There are two conditions. One is the dissolution without the interference of the court, and the second one is by the order of court. That means uh, in first condition there is no order passed by the court for the dissolution, but in second case the order has been passed by the court. The court is involved in the dissolution of that firm. Dissolution without the interference of the court. So let us understand this. When court is not involved in the dissolution of a firm, there are basically four conditions. In the first one, dissolution by agreement, compulsory dissolution, dissolution on the happening of a certain event, and the last one is dissolution by notice. So let us understand all these one by one. Dissolution by the agreement. When all the partners of the firm agree to dissolve the partnership firm business, it is called dissolution by agreement. That means all the partners who are related to the firm are agreed. That means it is by the mutual consent that they want the firm to be get dissolved. So by mutual agreement, by their mutual consent, they agreed to dissolve that firm. So this is the first case for the dissolution of the firm with all the consent of all the partners. It's a free consent which are provided by the partners to dissolve the firm. Next is compulsory dissolution. It is compulsory. How it is? Let us see. There is a compulsory dissolution of partnership firm under the following circumstances. By the adjudication of all the partners or all except one become insolvent. That means when the partners, one partner or more than one except the one becomes insolvent. So in that case it's a compulsory dissolution. We have to dissolve the firm at anyhow. And the second case, when the business is running any type of business which is unlawful, which is unlawful in the eyes of law, which is illegal. If a business is illegal, we are required to dissolve the firm. It's a compulsory dissolution. We have to dissolve at any case. So these are the two cases when we are forced to dissolve the firm. Dissolution on the happening of certain events. So this is the third case when we have to dissolve the firm without the intervention of court. So the various events may be like on the expiry of the period for which a partnership firm was formed. That means whenever we prepare a partnership deed, each provision were mentioned there. So regarding the time period, if we have mentioned the expiry date of the partnership firm in that partnership deed, so after fulfilling that period, it is on happening of that event, that time period has been completed by the partnership firm, we have to dissolve that partnership firm. Okay, this is the first case on the happening of an event. The second case may be on the death of a partner. If any of the partner died, so it may happen that we have to dissolve that firm. And the third case is the insolvency of the partner. If any of the partner becomes insolvent, then again the condition arises for the dissolution of a firm. And the last case, that is on the fulfillment of the object for which the partnership firm was formed. That means when at the time of the formation of a partnership firm, there was some objective. If that objective is fulfilled, we have achieved that objective, then automatically after achieving that, we have to dissolve our firm. So these are the cases on happening of certain events we have to dissolve the firm. With this, I am going to end this video. Thank you.